So the two of you are going to try to have a conversation where the two of you don't necessarily agree on that topic and the best way forward to handle the situation, but you're willing to listen and have the conversation. Like you said, a safe space to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm. And some of the kind of parameters that we gave ourselves, or that maybe we encourage in general, is, when you're talking about contentious or difficult political issues like this, to kind of emphasize how you arrived at your opinion rather than having the end goal be, well, in the next 23 minutes I'm going to make Elizabeth change her mind because I clearly have the better position. Like that's
Yeah.
that's a really, it's a different orientation. So I don't, we agreed not to come with graphs and like legal cases and like uh, lots of convincing things to
Yeah.
make the other person think that we were correct, but to just kind of discuss how we arrived at our positions. So that's what we're going to hopefully demonstrate now. And I want to kind of echo what Elizabeth talked about. And my background in particular, we both have advanced university degrees, and I mean we both have probably done maybe a little bit too much education ourselves, but it can be a challenge for me, given my background in teaching ethics at a university, to reveal what my cards are, because I have developed a career at being neutral in the classroom in order to facilitate conversations among my students, so that people who are across lots of different kinds of political issues feel comfortable, not just comfortable, but feel engaged and welcome and eager to participate in a conversation, even if there are people in the classroom that disagree. So I don't believe I'm on the record anywhere, especially with abortion, right, of what I actually believe.
Yeah.
And when we were talking, we were like, so what could be the career implications if either one of us actually talk
Sure.
about this? What kind of jobs might I not be able to get in the future? For example, with educational consulting, if it's out there that I am pro-choice. And Elizabeth talked a little bit too about just what that's like. And I think we're also saying to ourselves, gosh darn it, free speech is supposed to be a thing. Like I'm supposed to be able to talk about what I believe and not face negative consequences, but something around abortion in particular can be so polarizing, that the more we can maybe demonstrate how to create safe spaces in arenas like this, the more likely it will be that it happens. So it's with a fair amount of excitement mixed with some trepidation that I enter the conversation, but I believe very strongly that it should happen and that it needs to happen, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. But I feel like that kind of introduction needed to be put out there.
Yes, I
Absolutely.
feel that if someone just heard that we picked abortion, it just seems like, what did these people, did they think about it? And we did think about it very thoughtfully. And I guess it's with a spirit of vulnerability and a little bit of excitement to be able to talk about something that is so, in a way, taboo. And it's unfortunate that it's taboo, because we live in a country where it's ingrained in our rights that the government can't prosecute us for certain things, but our peers can and our employers can, and that can have just as strong a chilling effect on speech as governmental intervention.
Thank you for watching the Unity Now podcast. We'll be back with another conversation that highlights the political middle ground to unite Americans and end the ideological war. In the meantime, we'd love to hear from you. Please comment below and hit that subscribe button.